you're aware that the federal government inspects dams. If they have any concern, they inspect them every 7 days, according to the federal regulations. You're aware of that?
They're required, the dams are required to be inspected by the mine operator every 7 days.
And in West Virginia, you have all our coal impoundments are, they fall under the Office of Surface Mining, MSHA, that you were involved with, and also the state DEPs also have inspection. It's done monthly, those inspections. So I do appreciate the fact that you were involved once as an engineer. I think you're out of touch.
No, sir, I've been regulating dams my whole career. And when I worked with the Office of Surface Mining, I wrote the federal regulations that are in this book. I wrote them in 1978. They're still in effect, and I've been enforcing those
You
regulations.
list yourself, sir, as on your resume as the Engineer of the Year in 1993.
I was by the National Society of Professional Engineers.
We talked to them today, and they said they have no record of that.
Well, I'm sorry, but I did receive it, and I have the certificate.
If you could, I'd like to see that. If you could
All right.
submit that for the record, because in 1993, there is no such thing first as the Engineer of the Year.
It was
There
for
could
the
be a
federal government.
Federal engineer, but that wasn't awarded to you unless you were the engineer. Were you in the Air Force at the time?
No, I was
Because
working.
that's where it went. In 1993, the Federal Engineer of the Year was an engineer in the Air Force. So,
Well, listen, I was awarded that award as an employee of the Federal Department of the Interior in 1993 by the National Society of Professional Engineers, and there was an award ceremony, sir.
if you would send that certificate to, I'd like to see that and share that with the NSP because they have no record of you. You're not licensed in West Virginia, you're not licensed in Kentucky, but you're acting as though you're an engineer.
I have been qualified as an expert on dam safety in 6 federal courts in the past 30 years, and I'm qualified every day in federal and state courts.
I think
as an expert on
the
dam
record
safety.
shows that you're not a licensed engineer. And secondly, I agree with everything that's been said about the concern about the dam safety, and I think that people have moved. What you discovered in 72 or 75, that's yesterday.
I investigated.
So I think we're moving in a way that we go ahead, and I'm really glad to hear that there are other people. We are moving on it. That there have been improvements with those standards, and we can continue to do that. But some of the record that you're testifying to, that you're representing, is just factually incorrect.
That's not true. Everything I have said in my testimony is factually correct, and I have done dam safety investigations as recently as
I look forward to
this
your
past year.
testimony on the Robinson Run when they determined that it did not include fly ash. Apparently, my time's run out, so I'll have to end at that.
Gentleman's time
Back my time.
Gentleman's time expired. The chair now recognizes gentleman from Mississippi, Mr. Harper, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank each